How can I sum up RE4 Remake with memes?
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
There's not a lot of games that I've 100% completed over the years, but if a game is really that good, I'm going to invest a lot of time into it. I want to think that I'm more qualified to review this game because I've put 124 hours in. I ate that shit like chowder from Cartoon Network.
Don't you have somewhere to be?
But I just wanted to say, sorry it took so long. It's just, this whole week was kind of crazy, especially when it comes to work. I went into work at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I left out at 7 p.m. noon. And you know, after all that shit, you know, all you want is like a cheeseburger and you want to go to sleep. So I haven't really had any real time to really tinker with this. But knowing today is practically Friday, and I'm already off work, I'll have the whole weekend to edit this. So, will this game live up to the hype of RE4 2005? Well, the only way we're gonna find out is if we sit down, crack a cold one, preferably a beverage of your choice, and we figure it out. This is my whole honest review on RE4 Remake. The thing that was gonna make or break this game was if it didn't have the cheesy humor. When I was first playing it at my buddy's place on his Xbox, I was grinning cheek to cheek just because Leon just said fucking, "Where's everybody going, bingo?"
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Like, that kind of told me a little bit that this game is going to be a fucking good one, you know? To put it this way, the story is about the same, just with a couple minor tweaks. The main story is about practically the same thing. You pretty much going in there to save the president's daughter, Ashley Graham. I pretty much think that Ashley Graham in RE4 Remake is way much better than Ashley from Resident Evil 4. To be honest, I'm not really sure how to put it. She was annoying. Yeah, definitely annoying. And it doesn't really help that the original voice actor was the same character that did Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob SquarePants. The newer remake, Ashley, she has kind of personality to her, you know? And is more believable. And she's not as annoying as her original counterpart. She kind of starts off shy, nervous, and a little worried, to becoming more confident at the very end. For some reason, I was getting really like some like 80s themed vibes between Leon and Krauser. And maybe it's because I watched like a bunch of like AI generated art on RE4, and it kind of had it in that 80s theme, like that dark fantasy. I'm just trying to say is Krauser just sounds like he's trying to be like an anime villain. But other than that, I really like his character model. His character model looks pretty cool. The character that I think worked better in the remake was Willis, hands down.
Ahead!
You're kidding. Hit the brake!
What? What now? Hope you like thrill rides.
I like his new character design. I think it fits a lot more. We have more time to talk to him before he kicked the bucket. Every time when Lewis was on screen was probably one of the best parts in Resident Evil 4. What a huge loss to all the ladies in the world.
And such a loss to the ladies of the world.
Hannigan is Hannigan, practically. Leon is practically Leon reincarnated, practically. He's still got his one-liners. Thank fuck.
So that's your true power? Oh, I'd ask for a refund.
I think they mixed Leon pretty well in this one. They kind of made him somewhat cheesy and have his one-liners, but also be kind of serious too, just a tad. And what I mean from that is, like, in the very beginning of it, like when you're listening to the intro, he's talking about Raccoon City and all this, and he kind of has this kind of serious point to him, you know?
Night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Ada Wong is okay. I mean, she did what she needed to do, I guess. I've heard people online say that Ada Wong's voice acting was pretty bad. I thought it was okay, but it's not gonna win any awards.
A most warm welcome to my castle. Such a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance, Mr. Kennedy.
Who the hell are you?
Ramon Salazar was still kind of like, alright, you know? I'm just gonna put it how my friend put it. His voice acting is just strange. I didn't notice it until it hit the water level. Or like, you know, like when you go fight the Gondor, and like you go around and you open up that door, and then you start going down to the water stage. Anyway, he talks to you over a speaker, and he's like, "Are you ready to handle the girl?"
Are you ready to hand over the girl?
I don't think I'm ready to handle the girl. Like, it's just weird, you know? After that, to me, it starts getting better, but it's just really weird. The one thing I've heard about online, too, is people don't really like his new character design. And I beg to differ. I think it looks pretty good. He looks more older, and he's proper, but not proper at the same time. He's proper, but disgusting. And let's just be honest here, like, the old version of Ramon Salazar, he looked like Freddy Krueger Jr. I mean, seriously, no hate on the original, but I think this is better than this.
Sacrificial lamb, you will receive our most sacred body. It begins now. When day breaks, you two will join our covenant to share in my holy blessing.
Sadler is one of those characters that really deserved a remake as well. Like, he's not as cheesy as the last one, and he just seems more like a cult leader. You know what I mean? They kind of gave him this kind of like alien head kind of thing, and it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's really cool.
Welcome, my children.
This is practically where this game shines the most. I mean, everything just shines here. The combat, the item management, the puzzles. Another cool thing that they still kept is you can still suplex enemies. Which is so goddamn dumb. But man, for RE4, it's perfect. If you have never played RE4, you'll find treasure around the map that you can also put into other treasure to boost up the actual money of it. Now you're probably asking yourself, why do you need treasure and money for? Well, it's mainly for the merchant.
Over here, stranger.
Now you pretty much go to the merchant to tune up your weapons, buy other weapons, get first aid sprays, and now to get scrap from the merchant. You could also buy recipes from the merchant where you can like learn how to make bolts or like learn how to make heavy grenades. You know, all that kind of stuff with gunpowder. They have a new thing with the merchant where you'll get merchant requests, which are just pretty much quest things to do for the merchant to get spindle. Now, spindle is really different in this game because it's used for trades, which you could trade for a laser sight or like attachment for the SMG, or like you could buy more gold coins. It's like a bunch of stuff for doing extra. You can also get the Punisher by trading as well. The one thing that's a welcome addition in RE4 Remake is the ammo crafting, which was never in the original, but I like it, mostly because it makes you think, okay, should I make me a heavy grenade? Should I make a flash grenade? Wait, I'm really low on my handgun ammo. Should I get my handgun ammo? Or should I save it up and get my shotgun ammo? It makes you really think in the moment. What's great about this game too, it really just doesn't hold your hand. And what I mean from that is, on your first playthrough, you figure all the puzzles and all that stuff. But you can take that knowledge with you on the second playthrough. And where in the first one you had to go all the way around and do all the pointless stuff. But this time around, you know the puzzle, you know it, you just put it in and it works normally. This game's just got a lot of skips to it. That just makes it a whole lot better. Another huge change that RE4 brings is to be able to change cases and to bring charms. So like, if you go to the typewriter, you can change your case. But not only that, but different cases do different things. It increases the rates of things. So I always choose the gold case because it increased my money, or it increased my chance to get more money. There's certain cases that give you an increased chance to get red herbs, to get large scrap. Even the regular case that you get increases your chances to get handgun ammo. Same thing with the charms. So I usually start off with the herb and the handgun ammo, mostly because I pre-ordered. But the handgun ammo gives you, well, an increased chance to get handgun ammo, and the herb gives you an increased chance to get herbs. But how do you get these charms, you ask? Now, how you get more coins is you go to the shooting range and you do the shooting challenges, which will give you silver or gold coins depending how good you did. There's like this little thing in the shooting ranges. It's kind of like a coin thing that you can insert the gold and silver coins in, and it gives you a random charm. The charm vending machine is a little confusing, mostly because it like spits out randomly, and it's to the point that not even the community really knows how it works yet. Now, you can get all kinds of charms. I've gotten charms where you get 100% health from chicken eggs. There's also another one where it gives you 30% off on armor repair. I've even got one where it's Leon with a rocket launcher, and it knocked down the price of the infinite rocket launcher to 2 mil to 1.6 mil, which is huge. They also made it where Leon can crouch and like duck under things. One of the other things that's just a very welcome feature is the silent takedowns, which when I was trying to get footage for RE4 2005, I actually forgot in my big monkey brain that there is no silent takedowns in RE4 2005. So I accidentally got spotted because I was clicking the button violently, and I was like, why is this not working? Because it's RE4 2005. Practically like the original, you have your 3 stages. You have the village, you have the castle, and then you have the military base at the end. All of it's pretty much the same, and I almost thought they were going to take away the military base, but no, they just revamped it, which I'm very glad that they did it, because that was like one of the rumors that I heard. Another thing they changed is they kind of remixed areas together. So you know that one part where you're trapped with Willis in that one room? That one place that's kind of like, I guess it's a village. I'm going to call it Village Mark 2. But you gotta grab the key to open the door. In the original, you go through it and you're already there. I guess the best way to really put it is you're not going forward, you're going backwards. Which I guess that's supposed to spice it up for the older players. When it comes to enemies, they got Dr. Salvador, which is practically iconic. Like, every time when you think of RE4, you always think of the Chainsaw Man. And you got your classic regenerators and all.
God damn!
Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. This is a new enemy type called the Brute, which was never in the original, but every time when I see it, my butthole puckers. One thing too is there's no quick time events in this game anymore, which is probably for the best, because I can understand the people that are just like, man, I just want to watch the cutscene and not have to hold the controller. That's pretty much good on our side, mostly because in the original RE4, when you first met Krauser, it was a quick time event with button prompts. But in the newer one, you're actually fighting Krauser, and I just thought that was so fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was so fucking awesome. Oh my god, that was so cool. You're like in a knife fight with Krauser, you're like blocking attacks and like knifing back and stuff. That was just so cool.
Oh, my mind's clearer than it's ever been. Now focus and show me what you got. He killed himself without honor, without mercy. Only devastating power. What's wrong? Wanting the same for myself. Krauser. Not looking too good.
Seriously, just too cool, man. That's just so cool. Now, if I remember correctly, if you complete the game once, you unlock the pinstripe, and you also unlock professional mode. If you destroy all clockwork castellans on every chapter, you get the primal knife, which you can take that to the merchant, upgrade it to have infinite durability. If you complete the main story on hardcore or higher with an A rank, you get Armor Ashley, which was in the last game, and it functions about the same. The thing that makes Armor Ashley different from the other costumes is mostly because when she gets picked up, they can't pick her up because the armor's too heavy. And it'll play this kind of funny animation where if Leon tries to catch her with the armor on, he'll stretch his back out like he's got back pain. To get the chicken hat, you got to complete the main story on hardcore mode with a S+ rank. Which what it does is it greatly decreases the amount of damage you receive. So pretty much it's perfect for professional mode. To get the gas mask, you have to complete the game through professional mode. Which all it really does is make it where your aim assist is a lot higher and it locks on the stuff easier. Which now when I play on PC it's practically useless. Now we're really getting into the good stuff right here. To unlock the hand cannon, you gotta complete a new game in the main story on professional mode without using bonus items. Which that means the primal knife, the Tommy gun, the infinite rocket launcher, you can't use any of that. So it was hard as shit. And I didn't do the other way where you can do it through mercenaries mode and unlock it that way. I choose the hard way. Also the hand cannon, you can upgrade it to have infinite ammo. The only way you can get the Chicago Sweeper is to complete the main story on professional mode with an A rank. And just like the hand cannon, you can upgrade it to have infinite ammo. To unlock the cat ears, you gotta complete the main story, again, on professional mode with an S+ rank. And what the cat ears do is once you're wearing them, it turns everything into infinite ammo. There's also other accessories you can get that increases certain things, like the deer antlers, which to get those is you gotta complete standard mode on S+ rank. Which what it does is it greatly increases your knife attacks. There's also a wolf's tail, which once you're wearing that, it greatly increases your melee power. Which also another thing, by the way, if you're wearing the pinstripe outfit and you have the hand cannon or Chicago Sweeper with infinite ammo, just like the original game, he does a little secret animation.
The hell am I?
Now graphics ain't everything, but I'm not gonna lie, this game is pretty as sin. The way our generation would say it, damn, these graphics are hella drip, yo. I mean, sheesh. Or in normal people term, these graphics are pretty fucking awesome. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I stand for a good solid minute looking at a broken down truck just because of the lighting and how they just casted it so well. And the hair physics. Don't get me started on the hair physics. My god, Leon's hair looks like cotton candy. Like, it literally looks like hair. Pretty much just in its lighting, it really just conveys the kind of realness of it. You know what I mean? Like, just the colors, they just match. To pretty much make this part just quicker. Game look pretty. I like game. Game good. I don't have really too many dislikes on this game, but I kind of didn't like how they kind of cut it up a little bit. Kind of like the mercenary mode kind of came out after launch, and the same thing with Separate Blades. Like, they hinted it like as DLC.
I think we both know this is where we go our separate ways.
They even said it at the very end of it. But I just don't understand with like how much time they had, or they couldn't just push it. But I mean, other than that, I don't really know if there's really anything else I dislike really. Dr. Salvador, I don't really like how you like could see like it kind of looks kind of weird to me. Like, I know it's like when you see the burlap sack and you see like the red and then the eyes, it's supposed to be scary, but I just kind of think it's silly. It's kind of like trying to put like googly eyes on someone, you know? I kind of like the original better when it comes to that. Okay, that one, I don't know his name, but the minigun guy from RE4 in the military base. For some reason, they have him have a boar head now with a sidearm. I don't understand that. Why? That's kind of weird. But that's really all. That's really all I got. Just it's kind of really just minor nitpicks. It's really hard to really kind of trash this game, really. Yes, 100%. I would say if there's nothing good coming out, especially right now, I would say pop this motherfucker in for a good day. It plays well, it feels well, feels pretty good. I give it a 9.5. Born Reveiw standards, I give it about a rank S. If you couldn't tell from that last recording, I am tired as fuck. It is 5:56 in the morning. I spent the whole night trying to crank this thing out so it could fit through this weekend, and I think I'll be able to do that. All I really ask is if you just subscribe, or all of this would have been for nothing.